Hey guys, Popular Boat here, and today I'm playing more Hearts of Iron 4 as the Red French Commune. Germany is pushing its way quite significantly into Yugoslavia, and I'm getting quite a wake-up call over how underpowered our units are compared to theirs. But we are building up a nice amount of army experience to be able to twist that around a bit. Yeah, get out of there, buddy. As long as we don't get any of our men trapped and overrun, then we are just going to be building up experience down here. Okay, we can modify our government. Could do that to get a bunch more manpower. But it might be a better idea to grab one of the modifiers for our men. Special Forces attack and defense. That'd be things like mountaineers and such, wouldn't it? Those are Special Forces. Yeah, that's tempting, since we are going to have a lot of mountaineers. Military theorist, daily experience gain, and cheaper doctrines. That's probably quite worthwhile. Yeah, I think we'll go with the military theorist. Yeah, let's get that. We have free military factories, so what are we running short on? Mainly planes at the moment. Could add to artillery. Let's add on to artillery because we're going to be upgrading that soon. I think we're already researching... No, we're not. The next research will be the next level of artillery. Okay, we have enough to add another line to tanks. Do we have enough light tanks for that? No, we don't. Or we can modify our mountaineers to have... How much is their weight actually? 6.3. We could chuck some artillery in the main line. Actually, I want to do that with tank guns, which we almost have. No, we're quite a way off that. Let's add a couple more tanks. We're going to need to ramp up our tank production. When we can. So let's hold that mountain. What was going to check? I think it's going to be time we stop exercising these guys, so they can build up some organisation and be ready on that border. We're unpaused, good. We really need these anti-tank guns. Are we making Germany hurt at least? They're losing a lot of manpower. Twice as much as Yugoslavia has lost, which is good to see. Cool, we've got our bonuses towards tank models and a bit of experience. Now we need to do our army reform. So it's going to remove the spirit for national spirit for victors of the Great War, which reduces our land doctrine research cost, and it's going to improve some good things. Let's get that in. Let's have a look at our other divisions actually, because these are going to need some loving too. Basic infantry only has world news, Reich claims Memel, so they are going after the east. They've been given Memel, and the next thing they're probably going to do, they're not going for Danzig or war yet. Poland's going for the treaty with Lithuania. And then they may end up... Is that the line to form their own focus? Well, form their own faction, I mean. Yes, it is. Cool. So there's going to be a Polish faction soon, if it doesn't happen already. The Polish faction exists, so that means they can't join the Allies, which may be an issue for them. But that does not stop us interfering with the war, at least. Nervous about the strength of Italy on our border, because that is a lot of guys. Okay, we have infantry equipment too. It's time to get improved artillery, and it's time to replace our upgrade, or replace that with building weapons too. Ooh, we really need more factories. I have a feeling we're not going to fare too well in this upcoming war. But that's going to be a learning experience, and at least that'll be an end to a campaign. I may be quite foolish with trying to go solo with France, but we will see how we go. Let's get an engineering company on this division, as well as recon. Okay, we need a lot of equipment now. These guys are going to be starting to run out of supplies. We're behind on light tanks, we're behind on equipment. Oh, this is burning through our stuff pretty fast. At least we're not training anyone at the moment. We shouldn't be, at least. Which is probably a bad idea to run for so long. Let's cut back on how many of those and how many of these. Adding more to our tanks, support, and weapons. Planes, we can cut back a little since we're not actually doing any fighting with planes ourselves. We need this equipment a lot more. We don't want to lose this mountain. Okay, let's get these anti-tank guns up. More civ factories and more military factories. Doesn't help that we're just getting constantly attacked by every direction. At least being in the mountain, we have a lot of bonus to our defense. Even on the tank, I believe. Is our tank in the battle? Yes. No terrain bonus. But that's okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. Getting behind on equipment, but that's just something we're gonna have to deal with. China has capitulated. It must mean Japan's doing pretty well. Yes. Oh, what are you even doing, England? You've lost 11k in this war. At least Germany's up to having lost 500,000. That's very significant. I'll extend this line to cover just these mountains, because I do want to be able to hold these mountains. So we might actually... We may start running the risk of getting invaded by Japan down here, and that's going to be an issue with rubber. Although we don't have any ships coming for it. I think we might split a couple of these guys off, give them to blue, which was... Which group are you? Yep. Defend those islands. How are we going over here? Getting there. How's our production going? 5 tanks a day is not that bad. It's going to take us a while to fill the needs, but we'll get there. Constructions are going well. Radar coverage is getting stronger. Hello, Canadian strategist. How are you doing? We really need to get these land doctrines going. I think I still want to switch over to I think I was going with mass assault, but we don't really have the people for it. So perhaps superior firepower is going to be a better idea. Or even just staying as grand battle plan. Entrenchment and defense. Reducing supply consumption. Yeah, I've had a multiplayer campaign with a couple mates, and yeah, it was a lot of fun playing. We played Axis. I was Italy, my friend was Germany, my other friend was Spain, and we had a lot of fun plowing through that. Okay, need to move back now. This line is getting lost. And I do not want to be surrounded, even though we have access to a port. Good, we have army reform. We won't have such penalties on our research of land doctrines now. We could join the Comintern. I am actually quite concerned about how much Germany is going to stomp us, and I really don't think we're going to get much in the way of support after seeing Yugoslavia pull out. Well, in Czechoslovakia, sorry. Although we could go for the extra research slot. We have more than 75 factories. That might be a better idea. What do you think, guys? Should we go for some support from Soviets and joining the Comintern, so we don't just get wrecked by Germany, or staying to our own, keeping to ourselves and seeing how well we can go defending our own nation? 41 is a fair way away still. Let's get these doctrines going. Yeah, I think Soviets is going to be the better way to go. Let's stay with Grand Battle Plan. Yeah, we do need the help of those T-34s. Okay, I'm gonna fall back for... oh shit. Second Vienna Awards, so... oh, does that pull land out of Romania? Interesting. Hungary has joined the Axis, which is unfortunate. We don't want to be at... oh, we do. No, we're doing quite well in that fight. We do not want to get surrounded down here and start losing men. I do need to start producing some anti-tank guns though. Let's take one off each of those, start spitting out anti-tank guns. Those are pretty damn important for us now. Let's take them off regular guns. You can get that back. You can get... Okay, so we are producing some of those now. Why are you still... There we go, 3. Yeah, there's no template using them, but there will be very soon. And I think we want those in the front line. Although that's gonna... Oh, that's not too bad. How does that compare? So that's 4 defense, 4 soft attack, 15 hard attack, 30 piercing versus... Oh, still a decent buff. Just the difference is less manpower, and this we can stack more. So let's chuck some anti-tank guns on them. That'll boost our piercing a lot and should make us a lot more effective against those tanks. That's going to cost us 720 anti-tank guns. But that's fine. All of the ones we're producing should be going to these guys. We'll let them recover, and then I might even try pushing back into here. Or at least wait for those guys to move out. How's construction going? Pretty well. Let's get radar on Calais. So we get some vision of the sea. The rest of that should be quite fine. And let's get ready to fight these guys once we hit 100% organization. We're falling behind on equipment though, which is quite painful. Next focus will go with Soviets. And yeah, I don't want to fight all this by myself. And hey, we can have a Soviet victory over the Allies at least, once we finish with the Germans, if we get to that point. Cool, that's... At least we've moved forward a little. Can we encircle anyone is going to be my next question. More concessions have been forced on Romania, with Bulgaria claiming the southern end. So... Oh, okay. So Bulgaria has taken some land as well. Does that mean Bulgaria is going to join the Axis? Yeah, Germany's going for the alliance with Italy, which is going to be painful for us. Let's see if we can get these guys encircled. Yes, we can. Oh, we've been cut off. England's still doing nothing. Come on, guys. Let's get our anti-tank guns upgraded. How are we looking in these fights now? The numbers are certainly looking way more positive, considering what we're doing. red. No, don't go all around. I wish there was just a button so you could turn off people redeploying. Like, I don't want to have to keep moving this around so people stay where I want them. Recon Company 2, good. Let's get Improved Maintenance Company. Or Better Mountain Infantry. Or we can just start going straight to these, which is probably going to be a good idea. 131 days versus 196 because it's ahead of time. Land Doctrine is going... 24 days left. Let's switch these over to tank destroyers. Modify the government. Let's add a... We don't need communism support. Is there someone for improving the speed of military bases? Yes. Let's go with that. We need more military factories is what we need. Let's see if we can close this gap soon. What supplies are you waiting for? Mainly your anti-tank guns. Let's make the attack. The line is fighting again. We currently have the advantage. We have a lot of hard attack. We can pierce all of their tanks now, which is good. Yeah, these fights are looking a lot better with anti-tank guns. I finally get to see some value in them, having mediocre tanks. But we really need the factories to be able to keep up. More civ factories, please, and more military. We're winning this offensive, but once this attack on us finishes, we should win it a little harder, hopefully. Maybe we should stop and do the defense first. And recover a bit first. Yeah, let's do that. We'll stop, win this defensive fight, and then push on them again. And I am going to have a break here. So, thank you for watching, guys. Follow the links below the video and check out my Twitter for updates on when I'm actually recording, streaming, and just random nonsense. Follow me on Twitch to actually see when I am recording these, and check out some of my other series. I'm going to be trying to get more stuff going soon, and I really need to make an effort to continue and finish off some of the series that I've already got going. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.